Hi everyone, how's it going? I hope everybody's having a good summer. Today it is a rainy day here in Ontario, Mississauga. It was a really nice weekend. I am very, very grateful that, it started getting cloudy yesterday. A holiday, I don't know which holiday it was, I forgot, but yeah, I was able to go camping, so being able to walk today in the rain actually gives me great joy because it didn't rain on Friday nor Saturday, and then we had a big beach day and then Sunday. So it was great. Turkey Point, very nice. On Sunday it was really full though. Sunday, like you would go to the beach and it was just full of umbrellas and people sitting on the beach. Obviously very nice to see, but it's like, where do you park? Where do you find a spot to sit? So that was really an adventure for sure. I wanted to do a little update, health update. I am feeling better. There was, I don't know if I was very specific, like 2 weeks ago, but I have been having this lower back pain, and I'm just noticing, like, you forget about these things. You forget about the pain that you have. And I'm just noticing that, on the first day of camping, I did have a little bit. Last week I was having a little bit, but I don't know, I think I'm just very happy that the lower back pain has subsided. And I haven't really, hasn't been an issue. Before I would have it even more. Sorry, there's like a car. I would have it more, but I'm just very, I don't know, today, no pain. Little truck. And then compared to the last time I went to camping, which was, a month ago, then this weekend, and I don't know, I was just able to move a lot. So that's just a blessing. Truly, truly a blessing. And just to tell you guys that we did have Sim brother Andre's relic. It was his bone. It was a first degree relic, so that was really cool. I was able to have my home open for anyone to come and pray. So that was just wow. It was really nice to, every time somebody would come in to pray and honor or venerate the relic, I was able to pray with them. And very nice. I stayed home for most of the day and just being with him, you kind of obviously you start building this bond or this connection with the relic. And now that it's gone, right, we only had it for a day, there's an empty space, you feel physically and just spiritually, the presence of someone, when someone's not there, you feel something's missing. So definitely it was very nice. And then what else can I tell you guys? One more last thing. On Friday, so the day after I had the relic, that was August 1st. On August 2nd, it was the second day that me and my friend were going to read St. Paul, the letters of St. Paul. And it was really cool that day specifically because in the morning of Friday, I was watching a video of Christopher West talking about theology of the body and why men and women are so complementary together and how much we need it, and how we fail to sometimes see that in our society, and that's why we are broken, because we don't fulfill our roles as men and women that we should be. How we pray and the humility that we should have with our hearts towards the Father, how we should open wide, in the cross, Christ was on the cross, very vulnerable and open. So how we should be doing the same to our Father, be very vulnerable and open in our brokenness and our weaknesses, and not be afraid of showing that to the Lord. basically that's what it's talking about. But then it talks about circumcision and how through the flesh God wanted this confirmation of a promise in obviously the body of Israel. And very cool, very interesting. That needed work, right? Like you kind of have to suffer. Like blood has to be shed in a way to show that promise. And then that same day in the evening when I was reading, this is when the reading of the Bible comes in. When I was reading the Bible with Jesse, the passage was about circumcision. Like, do you remember the promise that came through the people of Israel through circumcision? Wow, like I don't know, I just thought that was really cool because, yeah, it's like the confirmation that Christ is there. So hopefully you guys are able to see that in your lives, a little parallel, a little pattern. I also saw it, I guess I could share this too, when we had the relic. My friend, her name's Kathleen, she came over, and she wasn't really gonna come because it was like really late. I wasn't sure if I had to like drop off the relic, what time, but it ended up working out because it was still like around 8, and I told her like if she was available at that time, like she can still come, because yes, that's what it was. The scheduling was for like an earlier time, but then I was like, it's okay if you make it at 8. Like I'm still gonna be here. I still have the relic. And apparently I called her during adoration, and that was just a confirmation, like, oh man, then I should definitely go because I'm with God and Anna's calling me. She brought a friend, which is really cool. And then when we were praying together in front of the relic, venerating it, we read a psalm, and that was the same psalm that she was reading and that came to her mind when she was in adoration that same day. So there you guys have it. And then, the next day, something like that very similar happened to me with circumcision. And just remembering God's love for us and his promise. And that love takes work, right? Like, especially physically. In the most private, area of the body, it takes work. And that's how intimately he wants us close to him, right? Intimately. Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, thank you guys for listening, and God bless you.